Who doesn't love a game about a little frog on a big adventure? Combining some of the most polished gameplay mechanics, incredible voice acting, and a gorgeous little world, come join me on this adventure. Hello everyone and welcome to the Good Game Lobby review of Big Hops, a 3D platformer I backed in 2025 on Kickstarter and that is out today. It is my first review of 2026 and considering it has no competition for now, it's my game of the year. It's developed and published by Luckshot Games. Let's get to know our friend Hop. He wakes up from an odd dream where his sister is waiting for him to join him on a race. This gives the developers a chance for us to get used to the mechanics of the game where your tongue is your main way of doing things. Grabbing items to eat them, placing mushrooms for a higher bounce, and using your climbing skills to make it around the little forest. As you're exploring in the forest, you happen upon a frog statue that leads you to solve puzzles that activate it once again. Once you complete this task, you jump into a portal into a void that has this wild, great physics-based world, which is one of my favorite places in the game. You find out that all along it was Dis, pretending to be this frog statue, that's transported you here. He's limiting your understanding of why you're here and how to get home. The thing is, to get home you need airship parts, but Dis needs you to collect dark bits for his own good. This is the back and forth you have throughout the main game, and I won't go deeper to keep spoilers out of the game. Okay, the gameplay in Big Hops is a ton of fun. Let's get down to the basics. You can roll, dive, crouch jump, wall run, free climb, swim, belly slide, walk tight ropes, pole swing, grind rails, which was one of my favorites, ride minecarts, and way more. Jumping, rolling, and diving is what you'll use most often, and its smooth movement keeps things fast and fun. You will see these hovering fruits in the world that you can jump towards, grab with your tongue, and swing around. They are also a great way to get from point A to point B, but the most fun is using the physics to get a proper momentum and throw yourself an insane distance. Now, early into the first biome, you're given a backpack that stores everything you'll need. It includes stamina in jars, fruits from trees, and binoculars you unlock later to find bugs. Oh yes, bugs. A fun side part to everything is being able to look out for bugs around the world. You collect them, scan them, and learn what they are, and then eat them. Yep, you are a frog at the end of the day. They do add to your stamina and climbing, so also a good thing to keep in mind. Big Hops has so many unique ways to traverse the world, and each one makes things more and more intense and fun. Using veggies that you find in the game can make platforms to jump on, grow vines to climb, balloons, oil balls to create hook shots, and many more. It gives the creativity of Tears of the Kingdom in a 3D platformer world. A quick rundown of more that is included in the game includes buying these veggies, upgrading your backpack and wallet, and having the opportunity to get outfits, hats, and change colors using dyes. You find mixtapes around the world to unlock new songs, which is a fantastic soundtrack. Collecting the aforementioned dark bits builds up to where you can unlock new trinkets. These trinkets are upgrades like additional hearts, stamina, and more. I didn't collect them all, but even without going out of my way, I collected 40 plus dark bits and unlocked 16 of the 24 available trinkets. Big Hops looks great. It's so undeniably polished in a way that makes me feel like it's not even an indie game. Let's be clear, it doesn't have to be a AAA title to look good, but it's just so polished. It played great on my ROG Ally Z1 Extreme, which is where I played the game 90% of the time. It looks smooth on the 120Hz screen. As of this review right now, it's not Steam Deck verified, but I think it should run fine considering I was always hovering around 90 to 120 frames per second on the ROG Ally. The colors of the world bring vibrance to the game. I love the simplicity of the bug designs, but then how detailed all the NPCs you meet are. I was falling in love with each new person I met. The way movement in the game feels and looks while doing it is a ton of fun. The Void World has this dull purple filter to it all, and as I mentioned, it is one of my favorite places based on the gravity-bending, puzzle-like worlds, and the dark tone gives it a spooky style. Speaking of the NPCs, one thing you don't hear often in indie games is NPCs having voice actors. I think every single person I talked to had a voice line. In the credits, the voice acting was done by I think about 7 people in total, who each had a handful of character voices. It's not just the quantity of the voice acting, it's the quality. Everyone was so damn good in this game. The soundtrack melds the world together in a fun, inventive way, keeping the game light and fun throughout. Hop's little grunts while jumping and swinging around felt like a little frog version of Link. And one of my favorite characters in the game was Jolene, who obviously is the inspiration of Dolly Parton. I include a song that was provided in the press kit called Duster Bluffs. Check it out and let me know what you think in the comments. I played Big Hops over the weekend, bringing my full playtime to 12 hours. I couldn't stop once I started. This game may only have 4 different biomes, but the sheer amount of exploring and platforming is stacked with ways to progress, meet new people, and get back to your family. Chris Wade and the team at Luckshot Games have created not only one of the most wild and fun platformers of the year, but maybe of the decade. I can say it's taken place as one of my all-time favorite 3D platforming indie games. Big Hops is fun, fast-paced, polished, and such a nice looking and great feeling game. Voice acting is on point, it looks fantastic, and it's packed with tons of content. When Chris Wade and the team created Big Hops, they drew inspiration from the world of creativity shaped by games like Breath of the Wild and RimWorld. But two of the biggest influences were Mario, especially 64, Odyssey, and Sunshine, as well as Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, and Ocarina of Time. These inspirations are evident in the gameplay style, the larger-than-life world building, and the overall design and polish. I know we're talking about a game that took 6 years to complete, but I truly hope it achieves all the success it deserves, because I cannot wait to play whatever they create next. I played it on Steam. It's releasing for Switch 1 and 2 and PS5. It's worth $20, and if you're buying it within the first week of launch, it has a 10% discount. Full disclosure, I backed the game on Kickstarter, but Chris allowed me to have the key a little bit earlier so I'd have the review ready for launch day. But thanks for checking out my review of Big Hops. If you're looking for another 3D platformer, I recommend checking out Ruffy and the Riverside on your left. And if you're looking for other reviews coming out this year, or even last year, check out the playlist on your right. What do you think? Are you going to check it out? Have you played any other 3D platformers in the indie gaming space? Please let me know in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, GG.